Hey, yo, give it up for DJ K Moxxie.
Yes,
yo,
sir.
give it
Yes,
up, give it
sir.
up,
Yes,
give
sir.
it up.
Yes, sir.
Peace to the villain.
Hey, yo, once again, we appreciate everyone who was tuning in,
Yes, we
and
do.
and we're gonna introduce the first segment that we're adding in here. So the very first segment. So we're gonna be having multiple segments,
Number
but here's
one.
the first one right here. So we're gonna turn it over to Moxxie for Moxxie's Red Rum.
Woo! Word up.
Yes. Hi, everybody. So I am the first lady of the Fly Nerd Group. And one of my favorite things is horror. So as you can see, I have on my Shining shirt. So I came decked out. I was ready. And I think I want to cover just horror things in general. So not just movies, like maybe scary cartoons, games, etc., etc. But for today, the most recent thing that came out is The Conjuring 3, which is from the Conjuring universe. And honestly, it's on HBO Max. Just to throw that in there. It's also in theaters. And it is probably one of the best Conjurings to me. I think that the scares and, the possession thing, because we know possession movies have been done and overdone, yada, yada, yada. But I think that this one really got it right, because it balanced out maybe like the jump scares and the more eerie things with actually like good backstory, because it's based on the Warrens going and trying to represent this boy, really, because he's like in his early 20s, and he ends up stabbing someone else 22 times. And so his defense in this case is that he was possessed by the devil. So that's why it's called The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. And yeah, I mean, I think they just did like a really cool job, because it is a long movie. It's probably about 2 hours and 15 minutes roughly. It was probably like around that level, but I never felt bored watching it. I kind of just always felt really in tune and interested in it, honestly, which is hard, I think, to get in horror movies a lot now, especially from when we reviewed A Quiet Place 2 and talked about The Army of the Dead, and those have just kind of been disappointing. But I think The Conjuring 3 really brings it back. I definitely recommend it. If you like the Conjuring universe, Annabelle and The Nun and La Llorona and all of those, I would definitely suggest checking it out. So I am not going to jump in and do like spoiler reviews and other stuff like that yet, but I definitely suggest checking it out if you like that universe, or if you just want something, or if you like possession movies. That's its own demographic as well, and there are really good possession movies outside of The Exorcist, obviously. But yeah, I think I'll get into more spoilery reviews of horror and stuff with this segment in the future, but I just wanted to give you all like a quick taste of what Moxxie's Red Room would be. So let's take it back.
All right.
Word.